In other words, what I'm getting at here is that he was helping first this synagogue leader. This was an important person, and he's interrupted by this less important person, and yet he allows himself to be interrupted. This first individual, a man by Jairus, a synagogue leader, that was a formal position in the life of the synagogue, and it carried with it a host of practical responsibilities for the spiritual life of the community. As such, Jairus was undoubtedly an important and respectful member of society. This woman that we meet in verse 43 was a drastically different person in a drastically different station in life. She is an unnamed woman whose condition was beyond all hope. She was subject to bleeding for 12 years, a euphemism for some kind of gynecological malady that no one could heal. To make matters worse, the woman's condition would have meant that she was outcast from society. Because of her bleeding, she was ceremonially unclean and would pass her uncleanliness on to anyone who touched her. If she was a young woman, then this condition may very well have prevented her from having children, a particularly isolating condition in that society. In short, you would be hard pressed to find two people any more different in that town than Jairus and this unnamed woman. But they have one very important thing in common. They are both suffering terribly. They are both at the end of the rope with no other options than Jesus' help. For Jairus, despite all his respectability, he has a desperate problem. His 12-year-old daughter is dying. He throws himself at Jesus' feet and pleads for his assistance. And so these two very different people find themselves in the same place at the same time, both wanting help, and Jesus helps both of them, both the important person in that society and the unimportant person in that society.